What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Young Noah checking in. Grateful to God for everything He's done for me this year. This year has been blessed so far, even though it's just starting out. I give Him thanks because of His leading, His direction, His mercy. This year, I really have been. I stepped back. I had all these plans I wanted to do, but man, heard a sermon, and our sermon was just like, hey, you need to chill, you need to fast, you need to do all of these things before you make any decisions. And so I took time to really do that before I just came out with any kind of ideas or plans for 2018. A lot of people don't know, but when I was young, I'm still young, but man, when I was young, back in college, one night I came outside. I just finished my prayer time, just ending my Sabbath time with God, just giving Him that weekly. Thankful for that time. I went outside and I looked in the sky and I saw a cloud. And I don't really tell people this story a lot because it's so strange. It was a miracle. And it's awkward, so I'm gonna share that with y'all. Went outside and looked at this cloud. The sun was setting and I just saw one last little beam of light peeking through the trees, hitting the clouds on the other side, and I saw I don't even know what to call it, but I saw this cloud that looked like a lamb that had been slain. It was a head of a lamb. His eyes were closed. His head was hanging. And it wasn't like an elephant or a hippopotamus. It was like an artist climbed a ladder and painted this perfect picture. And it freaked me out, but I just stood there and I couldn't really. It's like I wanted to ask, because was one guy was walking by, I wanted to ask, did anybody else see that? But I just couldn't speak for some reason, and I always wondered, like, God, why did you allow me to see that? What was the purpose of that? And I looked in Revelation, and it just talks about the lamb that was slain, and worthy is He. And so this year, as I've just tried to focus and figure out direction for touring, I really just want to share Christ's story. No, nothing extra, no gimmicks, no tricks. I really want to bring back the focus to Christ and Him crucified. And that will be the content of my message, my music, just how that knowledge has truly blessed my life, and that God would even reveal Himself to me on such a great scale that I saw what I saw. And I want to share that story. There's more to it. I really want to share that story with y'all. So my plan for this year is to do the Slain Lamb tour. This is not just for a good time, and this is for knowledge and wisdom. This is a revival. I want to revive Christians like me who have been burnt out before, who have lost focus, who have lost their grip on Christ, and I have finally got my grip back, and I took a lot of time and held on to that grip. And I just want to share how Christ continually redeems me, continually covers me. And so I'm coming out for this tour, telling you right now, it's very economical. I am asking for my travel expenses to be covered, lodging, and a small honorarium. I'm gonna put a link at the top of this video where if you want me to come out and just minister. This is more than hip hop. This is me speaking and telling my story, which I enjoy a lot more most times than rapping. Me sharing the word of God, just telling my testimony and mixing my music and all the songs you love with it. So if you want to bring it out, click the link, fill out the form. Me and my team will look through the emails, and we're going to set up a tour route, and we're going to try to hit a lot of places this year. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God for the idea and just allowing me to be able to do this. I'll forever be grateful. So thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. Slain Lamb. That's all I know. The Lamb that was slain. Worthy is he.
So I'm living each one like I got paid today. Really hard to explain all his saving grace. Yeah.